is no one size fits all when it comes to doctors, like pets and partners and cars and hairstyles. Everyone has preferences that tells them how they're going to be experiencing a relationship with someone. And you may never really ever stop to think, is my gynecologist the right person for me? So here are some questions to ask yourself about your doctor and your relationship with them. The first question, does my doctor listen to me? Does your doctor listen when you're speaking without cutting you off? Think about and ask about your preferences for treatment plans, and then consider what you have said when making recommendations. There is research that shows that doctors let patients talk for an average of 5 or 10 seconds before interrupting. I am from New Jersey. I talk really fast and a lot, and I probably also interrupt patients, and it's something that I am working on. And so I encourage you to be aware of this when you're in the doctor's office too. Is your doctor genuinely listening to you, letting you speak, and really hearing the answers? Does your doctor take your concerns seriously? If there's no reason to worry about the things that you're reporting, do they tell you why you shouldn't be worried? Or do they just say, you're fine, nothing's wrong, I see no reason to worry? And if they're not sure what's happening, do they order tests or even refer you to a specialist to try to get to the bottom of what's happening? A good doctor should never say that something is all in your head or make you feel like you're exaggerating or making up your symptoms. Even if they don't know what's happening, they should be listening to you and then acting on what you're saying. Does your doctor ever tell you what to do? That old school model of the doctors are the expert and you are but the willing, obeying patient who is there just to follow orders, that went out the window with Marcus Welby, which was a TV show your parents used to watch. Your doctor should be listening to what your preferences are and then making recommendations for care based on what their knowledge and expertise is, but also based on what they know about you and what you care about. And they know that you are the person who makes a final decision about your care, that you are not taking orders from someone who knows best. You are partnering together to make the best decisions about your health. Your doctor should never make you feel judged. No eye rolling, no sighing, no side comments about your birth control choices or about what you decide to do in terms of managing an illness. Your doctor should understand that you are making the best decisions for your life and should never be passing judgment on what those decisions are. Can you ask your doctor anything, or do you ever hold back information because you're afraid of how they're going to react? It's one thing to maybe hold back on a first date and not kind of share all your baggage with a potential new partner, but you should be able to tell your doctor anything. And if you feel like you're pulling your punches and holding things back, ask yourself why. Your doctor should never make assumptions about if you have a partner or more than one partner, or the gender identity of those partners, or your sexual orientation, as fluid as it may be, about if you want to have children, more or ever in the future. Your doctor should be creating a safe space for you to be all the wonderful things that you are without judgment and without making comments that make you feel like you are making the wrong decisions about your life. Your doctor should instill confidence in you. You should really feel like you have a knowledgeable, caring, insightful partner that you're working with in your health. And this isn't just about age. There are medical students and residents who can make you feel really listened to, like you really are in the hands of someone who's going to take care of you. And then there are people who are maybe older and wiser, but you really worry that they haven't read a medical journal in a long time and don't seem to be caught up on the things that you've been reading about online. Your doctor should make you feel that you are understood as a person, that they understand what is happening to you, and that they have a confident plan for the next steps so that when you leave the office, you know that you're in good hands. Doctors make the worst patients because we are constantly second guessing our doctors. And I always know that I need to be in the hands of doctors who are just as smart as I am, where I can stop doctoring and just be me. So I know what I'm talking about in that sense that you need to feel confident about the people taking care of you so you can just focus on you and not be worried about what happens next. Your doctor knows that you have other sources of information besides them. Patients get information from their family and their friends. They get it from books or magazines, possibly even journals, and certainly from the internet. Now, not all of this information is good. I always joke that Dr. Google is not board certified, that unless your friends or your parents went to medical school, they may not know as much as your doctor. But what the people in your life know about you is who you are and what matters to you. and they know you on a level that your doctor never will. So when your family and friends give you advice, that is just as important to sort of take into consideration as whatever the latest medical journals said. And doing your own research has gotten a really bad rap lately, but I really encourage patients to do some reading at reputable medical sites online and come to the office armed with printouts that they have highlighted and written questions on, and where they can really push me when I make suggestions that they really understand why I'm saying the things that I say. I really like when patients challenge me because it makes me stay on my game in a way that I really then am even more confident at what I'm recommending. If your doctor is ever insecure because you have talked about the fact that you have gone to a website or that you are bringing in printouts or that your friend has information or your parents gave you advice, if they seem really defensive or are giving you a lot of grief for that, that is not a person that you want to partner with in your health. You are more than just the relationship with your doctor. You are an entire sort of ecosystem of people in your world, and taking all that information into the exam room only makes your healthcare better. And so if your doctor doesn't see it that way, they might not be the right person for you. So ask yourself these questions, and in the end, follow your gut. How does your doctor make you feel? Do you dread visits, not just because everyone hates a speculum exam, but because you dread how you're going to feel? Do you walk out of the office feeling worse than when you went in? That is the opposite of what healthcare should be doing for you. So in addition to these questions, follow your gut. And if you really come out feeling really happy, you have probably made a really good decision about who your doctor is. All the issues that I raise in my books should be things that you talk to your doctor about. For more questions that you can ask your doctor, check out Your Sexual Health, written by me, Dr. Kate White, and available at mcpress.mayoclinic.org or wherever books are sold.